Oh, hello. Mama, I'm a criminal. Oh no, Pixels. Pixels is a criminal. It's a good thing I'm Mr. Incredible right now, so I can arrest Pixels. I will arrest you, Wallace. You are a criminal. So, basically, we're gonna go over there. We're gonna go over some stuff. Bro, Ice Age 14. Ice Age 14 just dropped. Alright, so I'm quite literally dressed up as Mr. Oh, God. I'm dressed up as Mr. Incredible right now. Are you Mr. Incredible? Are you Mr. Incredible? I don't think you are. Yeah, no, I don't think you really are Mr. Incredible, but I am. I like the part in Seesaw where Alex and Guardian argued over who keeps Saber. But yeah, seriously, the Twisted Curse trailer is gonna be 4 minutes long. Yeah, I'm supposed to announce something about the Everteller at some point. I'm gonna get some soup and then get some work done. I'm really tired. But first I figured we should go over lore. Phase 1.1. Hold on, how do I hold back? I can just erase everything that is now. Start over. I got them Mr. Peterson gloves. This is why I hold on. Forced to do nothing but continue. But not any longer. He just pressed enter. It's done. Oh yeah. What has he done? Oh, he's glitching. Oh, the earth. Oh. That looked like something just exploded. Files not found. Corruptions detective. Loading up backup plans. Why do you think it says phase 1.1? Disappointed Entity 1 has failed. I wonder when Entity 2 will show up. Or have they already? Maybe they've been teased recently. You know. Oh my goodness. Look who it is. Oh, look at the bean. Oh god, my head. Ah. What the heck? Just had a strange dream. I just had a strange dream that I tried to activate phase 2. That's interesting. It's almost like it was a vocal command. Right? I tried to do something smart, and I figured, hey, look, if I that was okay, so that wasn't what really happened. That was just like an artist
rendition.
That was basically what basically happened. I thought I'd dude, I'm going crazy. My hair looks so bad because I've been pulling it out right now, dude. That was an
Yeah,
artist
you're right,
rendition
Pixels.
of
Some
what
idiot
happened.
broke the multiverse.
Not totally true, not totally false. It was very accurate. I thought I would try to do something smart, and I think it broke the whole gosh darn multiverse. Something blew up. As you know, we're gonna do something about this. I figured the only thing I could do about this is pretty basic. We would go outside. I will go to my basement and we will figure things out.
So yeah, that's weird. He hears some sort of like gas outside. Hey, maybe that's why the Earth was shown blowing up.
Hey guys, my name is Daniel. Welcome back to the channel, not DT. Welcome back to DTHQ. I'm your host, Daniel, and today, what is that outside? I don't know. I basically now because the other guy blew up. I recreated me.
I want a gingerbread cookie.
Oh, it's fine. I'll see you later. Bye.
Okay, so you remember in between phase 1 and phase 2, the main villain was Doom, right? The main villain throughout the multiverse and everything was Doom. Keep that in mind. I've only finished 1 minute of an hour film. And here it is, our final night alive. As the earth burns to the ground. Oh, girl, it's you that I lie with. The multiverse. A story lasting forever. It can't ever die. It can only change. But just like us, it refuses to until its job is finished. She very well could, yes. Curse can kill anyone if she swaps bodies with them, though, right? Like, think about it. Like, Carol is holding Curse back just as much as Curse is holding Carol back. So technically, there is a reason for, like, she can't necessarily do that if she wanted to. She chose to make Carol's form her own. Therefore, Carol chose to keep her in that body, basically. I mean, I have an understanding of it, seeing as I was taken over by Curse herself. Well, yeah, Curse body swapped me. Yeah, Curse body swapped me, but ended up dying and getting us both killed, so realistically, that's why I understand it differently, but I mean, obviously, I could also be wrong and Curse could be playing me, you know? Bro, how funny would it be to find out that there's a version of Daniel still taken over by Curse? That first voice. No. Birth by sleep is gonna happen soon. Well, that's not even how it works as far as birth by sleep characters. The dream universe exists in its own right, and it always has. But certain people only exist in the dream universe when they sleep. And they have the same 12/24 hours as the people in that world do, except it's kind of like human time frames, right? Like, so you have me who's in one part of the world, and you have somebody else who's in the other part of the world, where if it's 12 a.m. for me, it's 12 p.m. for them. Except that it would be time technically going backwards. So instead of 1 to 24 hours, it's 24 hours to 1. So it basically counts down, which would also technically make the time frame the same. So whenever it's 12 and stuff. It's very interesting. Okay, is that better? La la la. That reminds me of a song. His voice means to deceive you. My voice just wants to lead you. Da na 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 da na na do da da na 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 ba ma na do da na na. You know. His voice means to deceive you. This is where the effects really start taking place. I should make a video where everything that led up... Azure is my favorite MQ villain. I haven't even met Azure yet, but seriously, I agree. I should make a video where everything that happened at one time in the multiverse, right, leads up to Phase 1.1's creation, right? But it's one of those videos... Hold on, I gotta sneeze. You know the MCU videos where the snap in Infinity War, where they had everything... There's videos out there where they match up every event to the snap in as far as its relevant time. They're really cool. I should do one of those for the multiverse, and I might have to leak a few things for that. And I gotta go ahead and ask, is it okay if I show what the Foundation did to do that or not? To, like, affect Phase 1. Because what they did to stop Phase 1 from ending just kind of made it glitch, you know? Alright. I'll make a video show you guys. I might have to leak a few projects to do so, but alright, what? What is wrong with my audio? Hello? Okay. Yes, that's all I needed to show you for that. So, I'm gonna leak a big part of Phase 1.1. This is also just to assure I can still do Phase 1 content while also showing new series and stuff. But here's the other thing. While my other channels are connected to the, I'd say, DTHQ multiverse, they have their own timelines. So everything that happens on other channels affects this channel, but this channel does not affect those channels. So, like, just because I stopped doing one series on here doesn't mean I'm going to stop doing another series on, like, DTH2. I was going to do something, but I can't remember what. Think that it's progress you're making. Copy and paste pretty faces. You don't need to eat. So, fun fact. This video does not take place in this video does not take place in the Phase 1.1 timeline. It takes place in Phase 1, but there is a specific reason it's here. And just be aware, these 3 videos plus this one are let's just call them origins/prototypes. Poppy Z Blossom Episode 1 is the start of Phase 1.1. Everything before that is just prototype information.
What do you want? Keep me trapped here. I'm never letting you go.
Fun fact, this video... What is wrong with my audio? This video was supposed to have a very different ending. And that ending was supposed to be an animation of Olivia fading away and Daniel dying. There's a reason for that. I'll be back. I gotta take off this costume. Alright, I'm back. So, The reason for the DTHQ... What the frick is wrong with my audio? Hello? Hello? I can't hear myself talking. No. I'm not saying hello to you. I'm trying to fix my audio. What is wrong with my audio? Hello? Testing. I'm trying to be as quiet as possible. Okay. That's not... Hello. Okay. That should be good enough. The reason for DTHQ's existence, before we go over the Olivia X Daniel ship... Oh. So originally for Multiverse Quest Season 5, it was going to be a mix between Mind Manor animation and a blockbuster animation, and it was going to be awesome, but then my PC broke. Oh. That's big sad. The reason for DTHQ as a series to exist is I need a prototype version of a Daniel pure lore. Like, I realize I have so many versions of my own lore, but besides me and my characters, like, I have versions of my characters spread throughout the multiverse, but there's always a Pixels or an Abyss or somebody else. So I need to create a bunch of characters and just have Daniel lore. Basically. Kind of not what Pixels is doing with BSP, but Soul was the perfect idea for a Pixels only series. I figured we kind of need Daniel lore. Okay, I'm gonna try to fix my audio in whatever way possible. What the heck? It's not even like I'm talking quietly or anything. I think my mic is broken. Whatever, we're just gonna have to deal with it. Can you hear me fine, Pixels? Because I think it might just be me. I can't hear myself. Which means I'm gonna have to start talking with one ear off. Okay. So, DTHQ is supposed to be not even a crew AU. It's supposed to just be a Daniel series. But since this is going to technically be a reboot as well of its own self, I need a series after this with my characters done right in my own image. Because there's a lot of other ideas and things that went into DTHQ. And we're not talking about crew, we're talking about this series right here. But that's also the reason I started it, because I want to give you guys... I realize you guys know all about me and my characters, but you guys probably don't understand a lot of them together, right? Like, because I try to tie it in whenever we do crew or something. I try to tie it in with the rest of you guys. And I'm always creating new characters, so I figured having a series... Think of it like this. I have like 1,000 characters. Think of a Shadowverse type series. Like a very complex series. But with my characters, like Olivia and Daniel and stuff. And that's really not what DTHQ is going to be about. DTHQ is basically going to be, what if DTHQ crew, but what if Daniel made himself like himself? Like, what if Daniel was himself without anyone else in the background, you know? But what I need after this, because this is only a prototype to see if you guys even like my idea for this, because I do have ideas for this. My idea is to create a DTHQ series, a Daniel series, without effects on the multiverse and everything else. Nothing affects it. It's just going to be its own thing. And here's the thing. If you guys want some separate series, I'm going to do a poll at some point where I go over some questions like, do you guys want more series that aren't connected to a bigger story or the multiverse? Because I can have things separated. Everything, here's the thing, everything is its own multiverse, but not everything is connected. Like, it's everything, even that kind of series is gonna technically be in the multiverse, but not all of them. Like, I get why you're thinking, oh, they're all connected. They're not even all connected, dude. Series, there's a bunch of series that I haven't even explained all the way through, like Crystal Chronicles. That is not a multiverse series. Poppy Z Blossom, this is gonna be a series, and it's not gonna be a multiverse series. Which, for Pixels, what we just recorded is gonna be confusing. And honestly, we're either gonna have to re-record that, or, repurpose what we recorded for something else, and I've already been thinking about that. That's fair. You know what? That's fair. And honestly, that's what I'm gonna start doing with the crew, because 2.2, while it was good, it was still very multiverse focused. So for the crew, it's only going to focus on the 3 of our universes, right? Me, you, and Abyss. That's what it's going to be from now on. But there will always be certain projects that are multiverse related. Actually, you know what? I can explain this better. Let's do that. The Shadowverse is a multiverse, not because it has magic and everything, right, as its own separate universe, but it's because that's what the Shadowverse is. It's a shadow universe. But there's also a universe in the Shadowverse canon where it's called the Mirrorverse because, well, it's a mirror dimension / universe where different things happen. And here's the thing. Something I haven't explained fully is that while things are all connected, actually, you know what? Scratch that. I'll say that in a minute. Do you want me to make a list of the content connected to everything else and list of content that is not? Because I can make a playlist that does that, where it explains things that are and are not canon to everything. Also, notice I took a lot out of here. Kind of want to move towards more darker content instead of having a fan base where the fan base just downplays characters like they are beans and have no growth. Okay, I will. Actually, now that I think about it, I might as well redo this because this is kind of bad. A lot of that didn't even have lore, so.
Hey everybody.
Doom Saga is multiverse related. It's also incomplete. Okay, so not every series is connected to the multiverse, but the multiverse is connected to every series, if that makes sense. Because you have characters who travel the multiverse, like the Everteller, to tell stories that weren't told. You have characters like the Unknown, who, you have characters like the Everteller, right here, who travel the multiverse not for their own stories, but to tell stories that otherwise wouldn't be told. Like, think of it as background information, right? Giving you guys more content while also explaining things that seem less explained. The Multiverse Untold, you may notice, has changed from the unknown, this guy right here, to these 5 characters, which are the main characters of this channel. Frick it, you know what? I'm not explaining this multiverse BS right now, okay? I'm not gonna explain it because I can't think. I'm going to, after I'm done with this, I'm gonna make my soup and I'm gonna make a playlist. Alright, thank you. And I will also, so what I'm gonna say is gonna be shocking, right? You're gonna be very shocked about what Daniel has to say. Most of my content on this channel, my main channel, I'll show you the list of channels. These 2 channels, these 3 channels, this one, and this one, they're not going to be focusing on a connected multiverse. They're, the multiverse is permanent, but I want to focus on more individual stories. And as I teased on here, original content starts soon, which also means it's not going to be connected to everything else. And even though it's his purpose, right, he has an announcement to make, and so I can go ahead and announce that. The Everteller is going to make some original series from now on, like stuff not connected. While Shade of Forever... Whatever, I'm sorry. My brain's breaking. Okay, let me explain the multiverse like this. There is not one multiverse. That is, in simplest terms, what I can explain. Yes, everything, here's the thing. Every one of my channels is going to have more original stuff. It's not just these 3. Every one of my channels is going to have original stuff, even if it plays into a bigger picture. But we're going to slow that down. So, there you go. That is all I feel like explaining. We're good. Okay. But like I said, there is not just one multiverse. And if you guys ever have any questions on that, I will explain which universe are connected and which are not. Okay. For example, and I'm going to give a quick example. Channel lore is not multiverse lore. Channel lore is not multiverse lore. This is its own stuff, even if it has certain parts in the multiverse. But there's also a playlist for specific multiverse lore. Honestly, I can't think of a word for multiple multiverses, so it's called multiverse lore. There you go. The DTHQ crew is this multiverse. Shadowverse and Magic, this multiverse. Story of My Life has its own multiverse. Steve's and stuff, well, just Crystal Quest Rebooted is going to have its own multiverse. Crystal Chronicles will have its own multiverse. And that's it. But that's basically, that's how I can explain it. It's not just one multiverse, and that's, I know it gets confusing, right? But there will be a bunch more stuff coming out soon that is not connected to anything. Because I know that feels hard. This reminds me of a long time ago whenever I didn't want to do just pure lore on this channel. But then I realized everything's lore. Every story is lore. Right? Hang on. Okay, we're enough with the multiverse stuff. I have to do something really quick. It's really important, but I will be right back. So, I'll let you enjoy this fun chaos. And when I'm feeling better, I'll explain everything in much more detail. Alright, I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Okay, so a lot of you, if any of you, I don't know if a lot of you, but maybe one or two, maybe a few of you have saw my post where I had a hate video from this person called Poppy. It was what was it? Poppy Z Blossom? I was gonna say Poppy X Blossom, but that didn't make sense. But it is Poppy Z Blossom, and they sent me an add-on through Discord. They sent me an add-on. And they told me, go ahead and add it to a world and then I'll join you. I don't really want to do this. I'm having regrets, bro. So, I mean, of course, we gotta make it look nice. It's not just gonna have to look like normal Minecraft. We're gonna add a shader pack. Or a false shader. They don't really do shaders. Three-way Steve collab. This is just a world I had when I was planning a three-way Steve collab. Might come out at some point, so... I'm scared. I don't know what they sent me. Alright, let's get this started. 3, 2...
Alright, I'm back. I'm sorry if I bored you with any of that talk, you know. I'm very sorry. I'm just very passionate, even when I don't feel good. I had to wake up at not 6, 5 o'clock this morning. I had to wake up at 5 o'clock this morning because I had piano lessons today. So I had to wake up really early, and on top of that, I'm on a new medicine that makes me really tired. Also, pixels, I figured, so that way it doesn't get confusing. So that way things don't get confusing, I'm gonna rename the Multiverse War remake. Remember how I canceled the Multiverse War remake? That is, I remade the remake, and now it's gonna be something completely different again. I'm gonna rename it to something else. Because I figured it would just be too confusing to have a series called Multiverse Lore, right? I'm also, I should rename this. Okay, I'll get to that later. What do you want to do right now? I'm thinking of I've just been opened up. My eyes have been opened up to the fact that things might be confusing to y'all. I understand that, but I might literally just be crazy. Let's start with Avatar Legacy. One of the 3 trailers I have in production. And you know, what's worse is I tried to explain it. I tried to explain a lot of the... It's seriously... I have 4 trailers, right, for Avatar Legacy. The first one is Ezra's trailer. The second one is Korra's trailer. The third is for the villain. And the fourth is to explain the world of Avatar. So that's going to be fun. It's just really going to be a good series. But, as you saw, it's going to be on the Multiverse Untold because content. I just posted the trailer here so people would know it exists. Also, something I forgot to mention. The reason I went ahead and activated Phase 2 is so that way I wipe the slate clean for the multiverse. Everything that happened as far as, everything that's already happened is confusing. It doesn't exist. Phase D's. Yeah, I just wanted to basically wipe the slate clean so I can explain things better this time around. But also, in the channel called Phase 0, it'll explain the multiverse and how that all works a lot better. So that way you can go back and see what I was trying to do with Phase 1. And then also, both things will kind of explain everything. You know. But back to Avatar Legacy, I'll explain the trailer, and because I'm talking too much, we're gonna rewatch it. I really don't feel good. The Multiverse Untold.
My name is Ezra. Your typical kid. Other than the fact that I live in a time of terrible discord.
And so that is important. That line right there, that very specific line of this terrible time of discord.
Your typical kid. Other than the fact that I live in a time of terrible discord. It's just me and my sister. And I lie when I say I'm a normal kid.
I never said that.
In fact, I've seen some pretty strange things. Can't explain it. It all started whenever I drowned, trying to save a life.
So that's very specific too.
When I say I'm a normal kid. In fact, I've seen some pretty strange things.
I've seen some pretty strange things.
Can't explain it.
I've seen some pretty strange things lately, and I can't explain them.
It all started whenever I drowned,
It all started whenever I drowned trying to save a life.
trying to save a life. Ever since then, things haven't been the same. Hey, Cora, it's time to wake up. She better be awake. You see, ever since my parents returned from us, I've had to find for the both of us. Ever since the war started, I've been feeling nauseous. Like strange, familiar feeling.
Strange, familiar feeling. And then Korra's missing. Avatar Legacy, and then we have what appears to be elements. We have water, fire, air, light, and electricity. So that's pretty interesting. This is one of these series that I've worked really hard on planning. So, fun fact, I was quite literally in the car, on my way to Publix to pick up a Prime. I was on my way to Publix in the car, trying to pick up Prime because I wanted Prime, and I was like, hey, you know what would be funny? Is if I had this whole universe, right, where its story was being the avatar of ancient gods forgotten about long times in the past. And what if I didn't start at the beginning or something? I don't remember exactly what I said, but I came up with the idea for Avatar Legacy, and I had the perfect idea for characters. Yeah. So, I forgot the Twisted Curse trailer isn't out yet.
So sorry. Hold on. But it seems how you're all gone.
I did never go over this. I'm excited for this.
Yeah, I don't believe in destiny. I just do what's best for me. Don't listen to my enemies. They're just full of jealousy. Yeah, this legacy. You gon' see what's left of me. You gon' see success in me. You ain't seen the rest of me. I just wanna be the best at what I know. Better than the rest, just watch me grow. Put me to the test and watch me go. This is my quest, I'ma make it known. They call me obsessive, oh I know. Call me selective with my notes. Call me aggressive with my flow. Call me offensive even though Joey ain't gonna lie, life's tough. Try to get by, life's rough. Try to do it right, it's not enough. Even though you try, you still make
It really is.
fight for what I love. Still gonna die for what I love. Still gonna try, I won't give up. Still gonna fight until I won. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left and I'm
This intro is very subject to change because it doesn't have what I want in it.
quite there yet. But those words they'll regret. Cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win. I won't stop till the end.
No. Think of this series is going to be a shorter series, and think of it as if a what if. Think of it as a what if version of Doom's story. So, you know he's called Doom Steve, Green Steve, or sometimes Morality. He never actually goes by Morality. He never went by Morality. He specifically called himself Doom because the whole thing was to end the multiverse in a way, right? Stop Daniel to stop the multiverse. No more pain, right? So what if something different happened to Green? What if Green's path went very different? What if Daniel died in the original Crystal Quest, right? And what if instead of Daniel going on, what if Green died? What if Green became the main character of the original Crystal Quest? That is what Morality Quest is. Because I literally did this because we just need more Green Steve. We don't have nearly enough Green Steve. And also, I wanted to tie this into more Steve series. I will show you. But here's the thing. This is going to have multiple purposes. It's going to start a new Steve series. So, this is the first part of a saga of a few different Steve series. So think of it like Twisted Rainbow, Rainbow Quest, and Steve Legends. This would be... I would want to say Steve Legends, but think of this as pre-Steve Legends, right? Think of this as what if we got more Steves, basically, in Steve Legends. Actually, no, don't think of it like that. Think of it like one of the series Pixels is currently working on. I don't remember which one, but it is very accurate to the things I have in mind.
You couldn't live with just staying there.
I'll actually go back because I think it's a little hard to hear. But another thing is, as far as my content, I don't know. I can't remember. It's one of the series we were talking about on Wattpad. I'll see if I can remember. I'm not sure. But a lot of my content is going to start having more cinematic stuff in it, but it is not going to be the main thing. I'm only thinking of doing 2 current series that are fully... I'm thinking... I'm pretty sure I only have 2 current series that are fully machinima. But the Shadowverse, Magic, a few of my Steve series, these are going to be interesting. What was I even saying? The Shadowverse, Magic, those series are going to be machinima with machinima with roleplay. Because, and here's my clever part about this, a movie doesn't just have fully cinematic scenes always. You would think it would because it's a movie, but no. Some scenes are in a different point of view than others. But my main inspiration for a lot of my new content is video games. Oh, Twisted Curse, by the way, is going to be the first of these rollout series, where it's like machinima mixed with normal series. Because, think of it like a video game, whereas you have first person, second person, and third person. I want to have different point of views to show different scenes, because think of it like a fight scene. A fight scene would work better in third person unless you have to show the character's weapons. So think of it like that. Different scenes will have different things based on what they need, right? And that's just it. So now I'll show you guys this, and here we go. I'll explain everything as we go on.
You couldn't live with just staying there. You couldn't just be at peace.
So, fun fact, this does not take place where the original Crystal Quest ended. It's a little bit in the future. It's like a season or so into the future of the original Crystal Quest. Which I'm also sad to confirm, the original Crystal Quest will not come back in any way. But the story will be kept alive within every other Steve story. Because there were so many elements that I had and I thought of. And yeah, it's not coming back. There's going to be no Crystal Quest remade, revived. There's just going to be stuff like this, where it's Crystal Quest spin-offs, as if what-ifs, you know? Basically. Okay, there we go. But also, there's another reason why I'm doing this. And it's not because Reverse Doom shows up in BSP. The reason I'm doing this is to have final closure to Doom's character arc. Because we've gone over the middle of Doom's arc and the end of Doom's arc, except for his finale. We haven't gone over the beginning either. So we have to do this part where we put Doom to rest. But also, what we're going to do is have the beginning, and it's going to be a lot longer. Which means Savior Quest will return in some way. Yay. And here we go. Daniel is currently bloody and beaten because of Void Steve, who blew basically nuked the entire Crystal Quest world.
I'm tired. I'm so much more than just tired.
I'm dying.
I'm dying. And this will be your gravesite. Just show yourself!
There's a reason Void is purple here. Yeah, he literally did. There's a reason he's also purple here instead of red, like both Voids would be. Crystal Quest 1 and Crystal Quest 2 Void are red. So there is a specific reason why he's purple. It's a very, very specific reason that I can't explain. And no, Pixels, it's not because he absorbed Galaxy. It's not because he's Afton. Honestly, I should have thought that you were gonna go to Afton before you guessed he was Galaxy. But no, he didn't murder any kids, because that's crazy. Why would he do that? Bad Steve.
Me? Join you? Nah.
I'm gonna do my own thing. Oh my gosh. I was legit just asking for that, you know. Me, join you. Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. The way he gets flung. He's standing his ground right here. He just gets... Everyone keeps telling me to join them, but nah. I'm gonna do my own thing. Jumps into the lava. I lava you. That's the very funny... He's standing his ground and then he dies. He does just die, chat. He does just die. I think I can go ahead and leak some of the stuff for this channel. I'm legit excited for some of the stuff I have going here. Also, who are you going to vote for in the Minecraft mob vote? We have Penguin, Armadillo, and the, what was it called? The forgettable one. Crab. Yeah. Those were them. Bro, there's another mob vote? Yeah, it's more like an item vote, because the, Armadillo, I don't know, what is it? The thing drops Scoot, and we can have dog armor. We give our wolf's armor now, if we vote for the Armadillo. If you vote for Penguin, you just make your boat go fast, which already happens with dolphins. And if you vote for the crab, you can place blocks a little bit further. So they've also I love Mojang, but I feel like they've rigged this vote specifically to make the Armadillo win. It feels a little too much like they've rigged it. Yeah, the Armadillo just it seems like the best option. Okay. So, I'm going to leak some content. The first series that comes out on DTH2 will be Destiny Demise. The first episode is coming really soon. I just got to record it. The first series that I'm going to announce is one that you're not expecting, Pixels. The Darkerverse. It is coming to this channel. But... Actually, wait, hold on. I think I made a mistake somewhere. I'm not sure. Did I make a mistake? Oh no, I might have just made a noopsie. Oh. Bro, I just made a noopsie. Oh no. Daniel just made an oopsie. Well, Made in Shadows. Sorry. Darkerverse wasn't supposed to be announced. I had a whole list of things to announce. Made in Shadows is finally coming. Sorry. Well, now you got a leak. The Darkerverse is happening. For the Everteller. We have you know what? Frick it. I'm just gonna create a new series for the Everteller. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do one of those. Cause I ain't feeling it. I just ain't feeling it. A series that I'm excited for. Actually, you know what? Frick it. Do you want a series reveal or do you want a movie reveal? Do you want a series reveal or a movie reveal? Oh wait, sorry. I just revealed that I'm working on multiple movies. Oh shoot. Sorry, I just revealed it again. Uh-oh. Man, why does this keep happening? Why do I constantly reveal that I'm working on multiple movies? Actually, you know what? This is the first time, but yeah, I mean, it's crazy how that happens. Dang it. Huh. Oh no, I broke Mr. Whiteteeth. I still love this trailer, by the way. It was still the best trailer I've done. So, also, I'm going to be remaking episode 1 first before I do this. Before I make episode 2, I'm going to redo episode 1 because I want to add some more original stuff to it. But Pixels, if you are still here, do you want a movie reveal or a series reveal?
So many lives, but they're still here, aren't they? I wish I never came back, because it still feels like an endless nightmare. One that I just won't wake up from.
One that I just won't wake up from. I'm still very proud of that. That took a long time to do. Because of all the crap the software was giving me. Bro, I think Pixels is gone. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, so I'll go ahead and reveal the movie. One movie. But which one? I will reveal House of Cards. So you know my song, House of Cards? The song that I love and that I can never get out? It's the one that I put in Nightcore and you were like, dang, this song is fire. Well, yeah, I'm making that into a movie because I thought it was pretty cool. Okay. And now for The Great War. The Great War is not going to be a movie unless I have a poll. And you guys say, I want the Forsad movie. Give us the Forsad movie. So here's the thing. Would you rather have a full-time, not a full-time, but a full series about the original Forsad? Or would you rather have a movie about Forsad? Oh, Pixels might actually be here right now. He dipped and then he back. Pixels, tell me what all you heard if that's you. If not, it's probably Soap. Bro, we should get Soap to do something, you know? I don't know what, but... Oh well. You know what? I'm gonna probably end the stream because I'm hungry and I'm tired. And I need to fix some stuff. Okay. I will see y'all in the next one.